Chris, one burning question. Why are we doing this?
So our next guest on the podcast is wanted to come on for a while, but I wasn't quite sure to what extent they wanted to come on and get involved. So I suggested a few things. The best one I thought of at the time was something I did on my stag do, beer bikes.
Right.
And he replied yes straight away. It's Aaron Ramsdale.
Aaron Ramsdale.
Absolutely.
Just bang into beer bikes.
Yeah. I'll take over the cycling from Tom and I'll just
I also said to make you feel more comfortable, we'll all wear
Keeper
shirts like Keepers Union. He's turned up in his own one with his name on the back.
I like that.
We need to get into this.
I like that.
I've got some annoyance with you about strikers and goals.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And Shiva mentioned it.
Tell you what happened. Hello, Aaron, by the way.
Hello. Can I just say who's steering?
Got a little fella at the front steering. Statman's here as well.
Good to be here. Good to be pedalling.
Welcome
right?
along. Yeah. So we've now got a fully podcast branded beer bike and we're going to do a tour of the Emirates. I mean, this is your new home, mate, so really you can just take us through it.
I don't go round though, Chris. I go inside.
I said this to him, I've obviously played it myself and I've never actually been round the outside of it. Actually, I assume you haven't.
No.
When you signed, did you come here?
No.
No.
So when we signed, it's everything at the training ground.
But
Could do with me
that's
dad being
mad.
here because he'd be able to tell me, but
Yeah.
not a clue.
Yeah, that's it. But like, do you know what? Like, I actually walking around the amount of history that you see at Arsenal, like in recent history as well, like the invisible team with heroes, the little statue of Bergkamp there.
Yeah, should we stop at the statue briefly and just have a little stop here and a quick chat?
Fella reading a book.
Maybe you're right, lad.
Just next to the statue as well.
Yeah. So yeah, what statue we got here,
It's
Aaron?
Bergkamp.
Oh, Bergkamp.
That's Dennis, yeah. I met him the other day.
Did you really?
Oh, yeah. Him and Henri.
What legend.
Yeah.
Bump into them or what?
No, they did a picture with Emile Smith-Rowe and Bukayo Saka, and they were giving some good advice out to them too. I asked him if he's living up to his number, and he said not yet. So he's got a way to go. Dennis was grilling the meal.
To be honest, that's carrying some weight. That number.
That number is.
I mean, he was one of the best players I think I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Dennis. I mean, Henri as well. Like, both of them. What a genius! And that touch as well. You've seen him do it so many times.
You haven't got a statue yet, have you?
I haven't, mate. No, I didn't stay around much. Long enough, really.
If you had a
And I wasn't
statue,
good enough.
what would you want your pose to be? Because the great thing about the Dennis statue here is it's sort of like, you can just tell he's taken that down beautifully. It's a
Volley
lovely
against
touch,
City.
isn't it?
Beautiful.
For
Yeah,
Stoke.
something like that, or like the scissors.
Yeah.
The scissor kick, maybe, or
Yeah.
the robot.
It would be the robot, wouldn't it?
I think it probably would be the
There'll
robot.
be all these serious football statues, and it'll be you just
Yeah.
doing that.
Well, I suppose it's what people remember me for.
Mate, it's iconic.
Do you know what was iconic? I found as well was the Keown celebration you did on Bruno Fernandes.
I need to speak about this.
I feel like
Danny Murphy trying to kill me on TalkSport.
Really?
Nah, haven't it?
no, I thought that was fantastic.
Yeah, I
That's
didn't
shit
mind
house
it.
roof to find.
Yeah, that is Housery.
Yeah.
I
What came over you and why?
Let's keep going, lads.
Cheers,
No.
Dennis.
See Dennis. It's a big moment in the game, wasn't it?
Was it you just?
Yeah, it was just
blood
2-2.
pumping.
We've had tough results recently. But if you actually look at it, I'm surrounded by 6 of my teammates, so it looks like I was doing the Keown special, but I wasn't as close as he was. But yeah, you know,
Part of
I'm
the
gonna
game.
go for it.
But
They do it to me, don't they? So if they score, they'll
Yeah.
mock you. So
Celebrate,
I'm pretty sure you celebrated with a few keepers before.
It seems to be something that comes along though. Every single time you make a big save, it's always fives with your teammates.
Yeah, I think it keeps me in the game, keeps me concentrated. I struggled a lot with no fans over lockdown. I just need something to keep me like on the edge, I'm concentrated. If I'm giving it out a bit to certain fans and I make a mistake, I'm gonna get crucified. So it gives me extra added motivation to not make mistakes, you know.
Aaron, have you ever been to the Arsenal Museum there?
No,
No.
I'm struggling. We're struggling here, aren't we? There's a good Cuban bar around the corner.
Is there?
I went there after the first time I played here for Bournemouth. We had like a family do after, so we got changed in the car and went in there.
Down there.
Yeah.
I told I played against Tony Adams when in that one of those seasons. I think I was at QPR, and I absolutely taught a lesson. Thought I was ready, and I played against him in Bold. I wasn't ready.
No.
I literally taught a lesson.
How big's the stadium?
I know. I was just thinking, like, I forgot I was on a bike, and then I realised why my legs hurt.
When you first came in, I mean, how nervous were you, or not at all, or like?
I wasn't nervous because I had Saka, Neil Smith-Rowe, Ben White, Rob Holding. So I saw them straight away, literally like the first day.
From the 21s?
21s and then Rob Holding from Bolton. But I've known Ben White for 5 or 6 years down in Bournemouth, so it was literally just gravitated to them and was fine from then on. And you just get out on the pitch, don't you? That's the best thing, get on the pitch.
Lads, I really enjoyed that tour. Thank you so much for taking us around, Aaron.
We're back at the start.
Yeah, we are, yeah. I feel we've learned nothing.
Yeah, we didn't learn a great deal, but I've really
Who's this,
enjoyed
Chris? The statue, mate.
Oh, the statue. I don't know, actually.
Herbert Chapman. Right there? Yeah, there you go. So I know quite a bit of the history of Arsenal, to be fair, only because I played for Tottenham as a kid.
Yeah, of
And I
course.
played against them and that kind of thing.
We could pedal down that way now. Where do you want to go? We're going to do the podcast in the pub. Should we head that way?
Absolutely.
Let's get going. We'll start
started.
pedaling there.
Simple.
I love the tour. Ramsdale tour. It's amazing.
What about that one day? Ramsdale next to Keown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, for the housery?
Now, you know what listen, you're a young man now, right? You've got 10, 15 years. Who's to say you won't be up on that wall?
I know.
Yeah.
That
It would be
been
great
mental.
if they just did a wall of shit houses.
I think me and him would be leading that, wouldn't we?
Keown, Ramsdale,
With Martin.
shit house.
Martin.
Arsenal's greatest shit houses.
Oh my God.
Here we go, boys.
Make my way downtown, watching that versus homebound. Making my way through the town.
Cause I need you, and I missed you, but now I wonder. Let's go! If I could fall into the sky, do you think time will pass me by? Cause you know I'd walk 1,000 miles if I could just see you tonight.
And that's her on.
Come on, lads. All good. Here's a push. Here's that hill.
Arsenal released an FA Cup song in '98.
98. I was
Have
born.
you heard it?
You, what, mate?
It's so good.
That Ray Parlour one. That Ray Parlour's game.
Here it comes.
Don't I miss this? This is the full money.
Yeah.
Full money.
So the Arsenal guys have done their own version.
Nice, mate.
Let's go.
Let's up the pace a bit.
We're coming. The workout videos.
Oh, God.
The chorus is genius.
Hot stuff, yeah. I remember this.
They've got to do more of these, haven't they? They've got to bring. Yeah.
Original's better.
Yes.
Would you sing on the song?
Would I?
Yeah.
Depends if I get a feature with someone.
Yeah.
It's like Gaz, isn't it? Like Gaz's rap. Oh, sorry, John Barnes' rap stood the test of time, isn't it?
Yeah. That's what you want to do. You've got to be a bit selective.
If I could get a feature with like Drake or
Yeah.
I reckon I'd.
Yeah. That's where we are now. I think like a straight kind of vibe. Yeah.
What about this one? This was 2 years later. Thinking of you with this one for the remake. Arsenal #1. Here it comes. To the tune of Mumbo number 5.
Oh, banger.
It's quite good fun, this, isn't it? I've quite enjoyed it now.
3, 4, 5.
Everybody gets it, cause we got a great side.
It's the way to get to the pub, isn't it? It's like the shittest Batmobile.
Keown in defence!
A little bit of Keown in defence.
Mine, eh?
Savinho! Suka!
Bloody excited to get to the pub now, Aaron.
Yeah.
Did you have training this morning?
Yeah.
Right, should we discuss sort of loose agenda for today? What kind of things do we want to get into?
Well, we started at the Emirates, had a lovely little tour around there. We're cycling now towards the boozer for a load. Don't think life gets any better.
Is there any major topics you want to discuss on the pod, or
Just talking about goalies v strikers.
Yeah, you're not happy with me, are you? Goalkeepers are different though, aren't they?
Yeah, we are different, but it's not. Strikers is not the hardest position on the pitch.
It definitely is.
It isn't.
Like,
How many people go for a golden boot each year?
Yeah, it's tough.
5 or 6?
Yeah,
How
but
many
that-
people
oh,
go
yeah,
for
but
golden
imagine
gloves? 1, 2?
Yeah, but no one
Maximum.
talks about the golden gloves, do they?
It's because no one wants to know about it.
People like him.
Yeah, it's true. No, but it's a fair point. Why aren't the golden gloves given the same respect as the
Do you know
golden
there's a point on
golden boot?
your side? How many keepers do you see in the media?
Yeah.
Like, when you're watching Sky BT or there's not a great deal of you around, is there?
I think
Is that because you don't know the game?
I think Rob Green is one of the best ones out there.
Yeah.
I think Schmeichel will become a good one. Casper. I think
Casper.
Fozzie will do a good. Will be good once he finishes it.
Do you know what's weird? What's weird about this podcast is like I give keepers a bit of stick, but we've had Foster on.
I know you've
Yeah.
had
Heard you,
it.
right? We've had Casper on, and they've all spoke really well, haven't they?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
right. So, if you were to play in goal or I was play up front, who would do the better job?
Oh,
And
that's
it'd always be the goalie outfield.
You reckon? What about David James from Man City when he come out? And
Yeah, well,
Tried
if
to
you'd have
knock
put the
the
striker in goal, then every single day we do shooting,
yeah. It's
we
true.
do crossing and finishing.
yeah, but
Goalies are
So if you
becoming.
stick us in the box, we might nick a goal. You
See,
shoot
if
from
I-
30 yards, you ain't got a clue.
I do think we have.
See, the theory is
I
goalies
disagree.
are getting better outfield players, becoming better outfield players, right? But strikers aren't becoming better goalies.
The beat has stayed
See how
there.
we dismiss that straight away then? I didn't want to
You
hear
lying,
what
I know
you
you
said. I didn't.
Did you
You
want
do
to
what
be?
Salah-
Did you want to be a goalie?
You did.
Honestly,
Yeah.
swear.
Swear to God.
From day one.
Yeah, my dad said, can we go to local football team? I said, what position? I said, in goal. Just turned around to me and said, are you mad? I was like, yeah, must be. Played in goal. I played outfield for school, centre mid. Got a 6-week trial offer for Port Vale at centre mid in like year 9, but I never ever wanted to be an outfielder.
Yes, that's another question, right? Sorry, moving on a little bit.
So we are weirdos, yeah.
Well, no, I just feel like you move backwards. I think. But, the ones that stay there must be elite level.
What do you mean? The goalies?
No, the forwards.
So he's saying you start as a forward
And you
and then you
move
move down.
forward.
Oh, I see what you mean. So if you can't
So if
be
you
a
can't
forward, you go to
be-
midfield.
You'd be a
If you
centre
can't
half,
do
you'd be a winger. You'd be a right. You'd be a centre half.
Which is a problem for you, actually, Crouch, isn't it? Because
no
you
one
worried
wants
the
to be-
legacy of the strike. One day you'll say, I was a striker, and people go, worst position on the pitch there.
I know. I'm looking at it and like the central striker.
It's going out,
It's,
isn't it?
like, it's
The
not,
9.
almost not a thing. It's like you
Nine.
don't score goals anymore. The wingers score them.
I think it will change. There's a load of number
Yeah.
9s coming through now that have that physical profile. So I think it will change. So you don't need to worry
like
about
Haaland,
it. It's like the
so.
false 9, that idea, and how that took over European football. But we're naturally now seeing bigger strikers that are coming through that can receive to feet really well, similar to yourself, Crouchy. And I think that'll be the next thing, that they've got the physical threat, they've got the ability on the ball. A little bit like Lacazette for Arsenal in the sense, he drops off the line a lot.
Do you think keepers are getting above their station then? Don't you think they should just stick to what?
No, I do feel that they've always got above the station.
You see, I'm completely different. I think keepers are now going to become such a key part of possession football that they are going to be the superstars.
See, Antonio Conte said in an interview a few weeks back, you can make a mistake with your wife, but you can't make a mistake with your goalkeeper. And that's Conte saying that.
That's really resonated with you as well, hasn't it?
You know what I mean? Right, so just round the corner, 2 more landmarks of Arsenal history. Arsenal tube stop.
But the Arsenal tube stop's just up here.
Yeah, and then just before Highbury. So we've got 2 left.
Do you know what? I used to come here like, with my dad. I remember coming to and then walking and watching a couple of games. Obviously, as an away fan. Go on, mate.
You go down quite well round here, don't you? I would have thought you'd get a
there'd
bit.
be a little bit annoying.
Especially I've got a Liverpool shirt on.
Yeah, that's the point actually.
That fits reasonably well.
It's all right, yeah.
Where's that from?
This is David James era, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Where'd you get this from?
Classic shirt. I've ended up with this.
Lazio.
Yeah. I don't know what kit this is, Dave.
It's early 90s, that.
Lazio, early
Yeah, I'm
days.
trying to think what keeper.
Gazza's vibe.
Yeah, I think it's around that time.
I think Gazza's time now. I can't think who was the keeper.
Speed bumps around here are a killer, aren't
Yeah.
they? Yes.
I think. What Pal Ukros? Wow. It was you, wasn't it?
Oh, here we are, the station.
There we go.
What's your favourite Highbury memory, Crouchy?
Oh, mate, honestly, I scored there in the FA Youth Cup in the final. We lost, right?
Did you?
It was 2 legs. It was one at White Hart Lane and one at Highbury.
The final was 2 legs.
The final was 2
Yeah,
legs.
2 legs on.
That's
Premier.
weird.
It was the Premier Youth one,
Yeah.
like Premier League one. It wasn't the Youth Cup.
No. Did you ever tick off stadiums like you need to score in a stadium? It's a bit like
Yeah, like, I think it was a case of playing there, you know.
Yeah.
And if you score, that's a bonus, isn't it?
yeah. That's another difference with keepers though. I guess you want clean sheets, but it's not like you've christened a place, right?
I'm not bothered. As
No.
long as we come out with 3 points. Again,
You're not bothered?
unselfish, selfish.
That's really interesting.
We want to
actually.
win, and they if the striker scores 3 and he don't play, he's fuming. So.
You know, obviously the Champions League stuff coming up like now, like when you're talking about stadiums and playing in amazing stadiums, like that must be on you to do this.
No, I spoke about it for a while with my friend David Brooks and just saying like we'd always joke around saying if we got to like 36, 37, we never played in it, we'd go to like a Bulgaria and just play like
Just play there.
for 1 year just for the Champions
mate,
League.
it's a good
For the
shout.
anthem.
Yeah.
And we've been saying recently like I don't know if I'll actually go through with it because I'll probably be shitting myself, but no, the Ronaldinho,
Oh yeah.
I might have to do that on the
no,
Champions
hang on,
League debut.
Because you got that in you.
But I think we've got to get into this on the podcast, right? Is keeper celebrations, I guess, because it doesn't feel you can give it the full finesse that strikers can.
We're a fan, we're disconnected from everyone.
Yeah.
We wear a different colour kit.
Yeah.
What about penalty save though? Surely that's nearly there.
If it's like in the last few minutes, I reckon so.
And you get the 3 points.
Yeah.
Yeah, but do you want to celebrate?
Do I want to celebrate?
Yeah, I get the impression like
Oh, wow,
if
yeah.
you allowed yourself,
Yeah.
you'd bring out.
I think you would celebrate. You
I bring back
celebrate goals,
something.
don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, here she is. It's Highbury.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely, I'd celebrate.
Yeah.
I always thought about scoring in lockdown, jumping into the front row and just clapping myself. Don't think that'd go down too well.
That's a genius idea.
I think that's why you're wasted being a keeper.
There's
These are-
even
are
this
these
bit
luxury
flat.
flats.
See this bit here, right? This was the old entrance here.
So even this main bit's flat.
Yeah. I think that's probably the marble like entrance hall, is it?
Yeah, that's mad.
But like down here was the change room. See down there? So you go in, you turn right. And we used to get changed, didn't it?
It's really
Where
narrow road.
Wright
So
used to lean out the windows after wins and stuff and be shouting down to
So
people.
well, that was the away one, I think.
Well, what do you mean? So the bus would the bus
So
come down here?
Yeah, outside here and walk in there. But you see that bit there? See where the bushes are?
Yeah.
That was the change room. And I don't know. I think the home one might
mad.
be there or something. But this was the first time I ever felt underfloor heating in my life.
Really?
I walked in and I was like, "Why is it warm under your feet?" I was like, that's underfloor heating.
That's the future.
And I was
that
like,
is,
"Wow,
Crouchy.
it's a special club." This.
But this is how it was when you come in.
It's got me the tunnel crouches. This was the change room, yeah.
It still smells of change room, doesn't it?
The tunnel, let's have a look. If this is the tunnel, I'm pretty sure it is. What, so
when you stepped out of the tunnel?
Keane and Briere are here, having it, and then you used to come up the stairs,
Yeah.
and the pitch It's absolutely incredible.
It's mad, you know, step out into a garden and some locals.
The mascot's aged a bit. So you can imagine it now, can't you? Yeah. You're Vieira, I can't. And I'm Keane.
I'll be Gary Neville at the back.
Imagine being a season ticket holder and living here.
Imagine having the sort of similar area where you seat as well. Imagine having like a seat area in the clock end or whatever, and then having that flat there.
Incredible.
Some history.
Great tour, Aaron.
Thanks.
I really enjoyed that, Aaron. Thanks.
Breaking into some flats here as well.
I know.
Nice.
Yeah, we'll have to see if we can get out now.
Beer bikes and break-in. Should we get to the pub?
Let's do it.
Sounds good.
Sounds
Sounds good.
It's on me.